God, that music is so good. Just take a moment and listen to that music. It's excellent, isn't it? I just had to notice that. I turned the game on and like, wow, that's pretty good music. It's a good sign. I almost did this weird voice to this chick earlier. Are you flirting with my? Kinda like Juliette Lewis and Natural Born Killers. Remember the beginning, the bar scene? Not bar, it was a restaurant. Sorry, it was a restaurant. And this guy keeps dancing with her. He's like, are you flirting with my? I was gonna say that to some chick earlier. But nah, so these days people, I don't know. People like taking things the wrong way, and they think it's okay to blow it out of proportion. You know, because you're kind of right doesn't mean you have the right to make an ass out of yourself and get put you on blast. You know, like I didn't do anything wrong. It's just that people take things the wrong way. Like what? You know. Calm your fucking tits, okay? You know, because you're kind of right doesn't mean you have the right to make a big deal about it. Yeah. Because if I would say, "Are you flirting with Muddy?" she probably would have flipped out, or who knows, man. You never know. People are fucking goofy. Yeah, I know nothing about this game. I know nothing, nada, zilch about this fucking game. Other than I even forgot that it was a reboot from a 360 game. I remember that game, but I never played it. I never played it. I was aware of it. You're some Indian guy, right? And you're in the spirit world or something like that. That's all I know. I remember seeing. I remember G4 was talking about it. I think they were. Somebody was. So I'm going into this game. I know jack shit about this game. Jack shit. I know nothing.
You're burning daylight. Send a helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your...
Yeah, sound design pretty good so far.
Oh, listen. Really great you decided to come on board.
But yeah, like I was saying earlier, you know, some people when you say stuff like that, some people they think you're insinuating something. And I'm not. I'm just being cute. I'm just making a little cute comment, you know, with the accent. And people just take it the wrong way. And I think it's okay to blow up in your face. They could just go full on they think it's okay they can go full retard because they think they're right. Like if you get somebody's gender wrong or something like that, what? Did you assume I'm a man, or did you assume I'm, you know, that kind of thing. Now, I'm not against them.
Must be for you.
And this never happened to me yet, but I imagine that happened to people. Some dude who looks like a woman, like some dude who's like dressed like a woman, and they want to be known as a female, but obviously you can tell it's a dude with makeup and a wig. And if you go, oh, like, excuse me, sir, did you call me sir? You know, except I'm not against these people. It's just that calm down. I understand the people out there that fuck with you on a daily basis, because some of these individuals, you can tell that they're a woman or they're a man, you know, and they're just wearing an outfit or something. Man, this commentary is going all over the place. Talking about transgender people and then talking about this and that. Whatever. I like this little sequence right here. I really dig it. This is the good way to open the game.
Please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way.
Can't remind me like a movie.
TranStar
Like,
facilities
what's that
just
movie? That David Fincher movie? That starts out like this? Kinda like this? And by the way, I love David Fincher's movies. Fuck, he's one of my favorite filmmakers. He made, his first movie was Alien 3, but he completely disregarded that movie. They kind of screwed him in that movie. I don't know the whole. I have the movie too, and I haven't watched it yet. But basically,
It's a nice view on the bay there.
they told him he can do whatever he wants or do something, I guess, whatever he agreed to at first, and then somewhere the producers or somebody, I think they fired him, and then they kept the name under his name. I mean, they kept the movie under his name, but they fired him or something, and somebody else directed most of it or something like that. Even the director's cut, I think, too. And he just completely says, I'd rather have cancer than be credited for Alien or Alien 3 or something like that. But he made 7. He made The Game. I believe it's called The Game with Michael Douglas, which is underrated. The ending is kind of, He admitted that he didn't know how to end the movie or something like that. Then he made Fight Club, which I didn't get at the time. At the time, I didn't get. I was a teenager. I was like in the 9th grade. I was like a 13, 14 years old when Fight Club came out. Ooh, excuse me. So I didn't get it, something like that. Like if I was a Clockwork Orange when I was 14, I wouldn't got it either. Shit, I didn't get that. I didn't get Clockwork Orange until I loved it, but I didn't get it until I was way older. Anyways, what did he do after Fight Club?
Our research often requires
remember.
intense focus and long hours.
But he made this movie called Panic Room with Jodie Foster.
After the test.
And the movie starts out like the way I'm talking about, the credits are on in the city. It's something like that. What did he do? What did he make after Fight Club? I'm trying to remember. Fight Club was 1999. But anyway, I had the Blu-ray of Fight Club, and I watched it a few weeks ago. I was like, God damn, I love this movie. Because everybody goes, oh yeah, I like the fighting stuff, but I love the fighting stuff, but I didn't get the ending, or I didn't get the other stuff in the movie.
Morgan.
And I'm not gonna say what it is, because I'm not gonna ruin it for some of you who's watching this, and like, what's Fight Club, It's a very, very well-known movie, but yet, I bet there's some youngsters probably never heard of it.
You don't look terrible
But,
in a Transstar uniform. How's your eye?
I'm trying to remember the damn movie he did after,
The test might seem a little
I think he took a break after, a little break after
tradition.
Fight Club.
Breaking convention is in our blood.
It might have been
Once you
Panic
start
Room
the
that he
test,
came back with
just
after
do
Fight
whatever
Club.
comes
I
natural.
could be wrong though.
Don't overthink it.
After Fight Club,
Bellamy's gonna walk you through the
I
process.
think he did that Benjamin
You're
Button
in good
movie, which I
hands.
haven't seen yet.
We'll be in order.
And then I know he did
I promise.
what that true story about that serial killer that they never caught.
Listen,
Robert Downey
Just be
Jr.,
yourself.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I'll see you after.
That was pretty good, but I haven't seen it since when it came out in 2006 or 7. It's in Frisco. It's a true story. This guy was just killing some, and they never found the guy. It's a really good movie. But I haven't seen it since I rented it at the library back in 2006. But it was a good movie.
Good morning, Morgan.
Well, if you look up David Fincher on excuse me, if you look up David Fincher on IMDb or something, you know what I'm talking about, which movie.
Nothing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me. you're going to
Anyways,
be fantastic. All good?
After that, he did The Social Network,
Let's begin.
which I haven't seen,
First test, I'd like
but
to
which
go
everybody
over
loves. I
the
just haven't seen it yet.
circle as quickly as you can.
After that, I didn't really keep up with him anymore. I don't know why. I think things were happening in my life.
Press the
A lot of
button.
things were happening in my life, so I wasn't paying attention to movies that much at the time. So I think after Social Network, he did I think The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the American version.
Wonderful.
I actually love the I'm not sure what country it was made in, but I know it's subtitled.
Let's move on.
I love the original version. I haven't seen his version, but I love the original one. Because I think they're all three of them were on, which I didn't know there was like there are 3 parts, right? Like 3 movies,
Okay, Morgan.
or maybe 4. I'm not sure.
I'd like
But they're on
to take
Netflix.
that
I saw the first one on there, and I was like, oh, this is pretty dark.
time,
This is
relax,
right up my alley.
think it over.
And that chick is hot, man. I mean, I hate to sound like a typical guy, that chick is hot.
Start.
Like every time I talk about Joan Jett, she's hot. I was like, yeah, but she's a great guitar player. She's a great singer. She's this, and she's it's more than just being hot. But yeah, the chick from the original Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, yeah, she's special. I love the actress. I can't think of her name right now because I haven't seen the movie in a while.
At all? No?
But you know, I'm in the punk rock music. I like underground music. So and in the movie, she had an Exploited T-shirt. So I was like, okay, that's right up my alley.
Just go for it.
And then she has the leather jacket. Oh God, she's so irresistible. Or she's so, you know, like that's the kind of women I like. You know, piercings and well, I'm not really. Oh, I don't like that kind of woman or anything, you know. But you know, just.
Please explain to me.
But those are the ones that can't get my attention.
Simmons?
The leather jackets and the
Exactly what
you know,
brought down.
you know what I'm saying.
You double
You know what I'm saying.
I apologize.
But,
We're having some trouble with.
Oh, the part in the movie where I won't ruin it, but I'll just say she gets a certain revenge in the movie. There's a revenge thing, and then that was fucking brilliant. But I want to see the David Fincher version, the American version with Daniel Craig. I want to see it. I don't know if he's gonna direct it, if they're gonna remake the sequels. I mean the other parts, because they already came out already, the original versions.
Coffee.
And David Fincher only made the first one, and they're gonna. I think there's
Okay,
the girl who kicked the hornet's nest. I think it's the second one called. And there's the third one, and I think there's a fourth one. I could be wrong.
take a
I wonder if he's gonna direct those too.
I'm going to show you a series of.
And what did he do not too long ago? Oh, Gone Girl. I gotta see that. There's probably a movie I'm probably I forgot about that he made, but somewhere in the early 2000s to the mid 2000s.
Whenever you're ready, Morgan.
I'm not 100% sure what he made at that time. But yeah, he's a brilliant filmmaker.
Good, good.
I love his movies.
Hang up the hang of it. Keep going, keep going.
I forgot what he's working on next. He's working on something again. He's doing something else. I can't remember. Can't remember right now though.
Ooh, that's heavy stuff.
I think yeah, he just did Gone Girl, and then that was like what 2016, 15. Yeah, he's working on something. But yeah, back to Fight Club. I get it now. I didn't get it back then. I got it now. Maybe not the whole enchilada. I don't get the whole. Maybe not the whole. Because I don't get the whole movie doesn't mean I don't love it. But
Almost.
I kind of get it. I get the gist of it. Now that I'm a 33-year-old male, I live in the real world. You know, when you're younger, you're kind of living in your little fantasy world. You know.
Wow.
Because when you get older, you get in the real world, and you realize not every day
We're nearly through it.
in your life is gonna be pizzas and blowjobs. You know.
I want you to take a
You realize it's not gonna be
In a moment,
even if you figure out your problems,
uh,
even if whatever problems you have doesn't mean it's gonna get better. Maybe you'll love it better. But I like the stuff in Fight Club, the nonconformist kind of stuff, all the little things in the movie. Like in the movie, there's a part where well, I don't want to ruin the movie for those who haven't seen it, but there's a part in the movie where Brad Pitt tells Edward Norton that because Edward Norton trying to get into his comfort zone. You know, your comfort zone.
What about more?
And he tells him like, don't do that. And usually you see all these oh, go to your comfort zone. You know, in society, oh, go to your comfort zone. And you don't learn anything in your comfort zone. Because I used to do that. You know, we all have our comfort zone in our head, or we go somewhere, a real place. But you don't really learn anything, man. You don't. And then, yeah, basically. But anyways, enough about the movies. Focus on this game. But yeah, you don't really learn anything in your comfort zone. Think about it. It's like hiding in a closet, you know? And I understand facing your fears isn't always the best thing. Facing your fears doesn't exactly mean you're not gonna have that fear anymore. But then again, I'm not a psychologist. I'm just a deep thinker. But yeah, so far I like the game. I like the way it feels and everything. The controls pretty good. Zodiac, that's what it's called. The David Fincher movie. 2006, yeah, with Robert Downey Jr., Jake Gyllenhaal. That's a big cast. But it's about the Zodiac Killer. Yeah, that was pretty good. Go check that out. I haven't seen the director's cut. It was kind of weird because at the time the movie came out, And all of a sudden, oh, like a year later, they're going to release the director's cut. I was like, what? Like, that's why I didn't buy the movie. Because when the movie was released on DVD, I think Blu-ray was around at the time. Or I think there was a whole Blu-ray HD DVD thing. But yeah. It just came out on DVD, and I guess whatever HD thing that was out at the time. But then a year later, or maybe like 8 months later or something, all of a sudden the director's cut was going to be out. I was like, what the fuck? Why don't they just release it now? You know, that's why I don't have them. I would have it right now, but I don't. And eventually they made a Blu-ray of that one. I think. I'm pretty sure they did. I gotta see that movie again. Pretty good. Yeah, all this stuff here in the game, I don't know what is this you're supposed to do. So I'm just gonna wander around. Yeah, I just ate some pizza, that's why I'm all burping, and you can hear my throat and stuff. Yeah, my body digesting. I have a really nice USB microphone, so that's why you can hear all that. You can hear the neighbor dog, and you can hear a bee fart from down the street. I gotta pat myself in the back. Pat myself in the back for buying this mic. The Audio Technica. I'm not sure what exactly model it is. Not really, not an excellent one. It could be, but it's just like a basic USB mic. But it's really nice. I bought it because I was in a band back in 2011, 2012. No, yeah, around there. I started in a band with a friend, and I want to start recording some, or practice, or recording sessions, or just record some songs. And I was the one financing the band. I was the one writing the song. I'm the one coming up with all the ideas for flyers. And, you know, I'm the one... I'm not an artist, like, drawing and stuff. I'm not good at that, but I came up with some good sketches. I did. And I still have them, too. Some of my ideas for flyers and stuff. And album covers, and concepts, and fan club ideas for shirts and stuff. I don't mean to get all corporate on you, on your, you know. Like, I'm not gonna go, okay, I'm gonna do this, and they're gonna be $12. And I want to have everything set up, but, like, don't think it's, like, oh, I'm doing it to make money. No. I'm doing it for the fans. Well, whatever fans that I'll get eventually, in the future. Like, thinking ahead, you know? It's not driven by money. It's just thinking ahead. And I was doing all the networking, meeting other bands, meeting people, getting, gigs. We never played live, but I had so many goddamn offers from bigger bands to play with them and all that, and yeah, it's kind of fucked up what actually happened. But anyway, this microphone's on sale. I can't remember the original price. The original price was probably, I don't know, $100 maybe. This is back in 2012 though, and it was on sale. And I got it for like $40, $30. And we used it once, and that's it. Yeah, I guess we broke up. I'm not sure. We did broke up, but then we didn't. I don't know. It's almost like a relationship. You know, like a romantic relationship. You like, are we broken up yet, or are we together? Or I don't know what the hell we are. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Well, I know now for sure. Yeah, we are. I'm gonna do my own thing. But anyways, enough of that shit. A wrench. Boom. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
Not too big of a fan of games like this where you get... I hate to sound like I'm just a Call of Duty fan or anything like that. And I don't mean it to sound like I don't want to sound like I'm just an action game fan. I like mystery and thrillers and that kind of element into the game. But sometimes you just want to blow a motherfucker's head off, you know? When I'm playing this, it's like I was in that mood. I was in the mood to, oh, you gotta look for the key, and you gotta look for this, you gotta look for that. unlock this door, unlock. You know, sometimes you're not in that mood. You just want to blow someone's head off. But this game keeping my interest. It's holding my yeah, it's piquing my interest, I guess you could say. The hell I'm supposed to be looking for? I'm supposed to look for pizza. I think that's pizza. Cause you know you play games like this, and it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do, right? Sometimes even if you play games like this all the time, it can get kind of tedious. But yeah, this is a demo, in case you were wondering. I think it said at the beginning, right? Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. It's a pretty long demo. Spaceship. Those things are creepy.
Cacoplasmus. Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
Creepy. Death by wrench. Death by wrench. And speaking of Fight Club, remember there was a game. They made a Fight Club game, like back in 2004. I remember I was thinking about getting it, but I was like, I don't know. It looked, I don't know. From the screenshots from the magazine that I saw, it looked kind of cool, but it was one of those games. It looked like one of those games that you play and you get bored of it, you know.
Simmons, what's going
You might
on?
get bored, like
We have a problem.
you play it, you know, that was fun for a few minutes.
He's alive. Sedate. Clean it up.
Maybe I'll pick it up one of these days. What an odd concept, right? Make a Fight Club game, but it's the movie. I don't know. Maybe it could be a great game. Who knows? I want to revisit a lot of those games back in those days because I saw a lot of games I wanted to play, just never got a chance to play. From the well, I call it the original Xbox day because that's what I had back then. Everybody and their goddamn brother had a PS2. And no, at the time I was very biased. You know, because thanks to my brother. Brother was a fucking fanboy, a Sony pony. So it made me very biased. Because I did play PS1 because my Super Nintendo was stolen. So he had a PS1 and I played that. I'm not saying I was forced to play it or, you know, it was fun. I like some of the games. And he had it modded. He got it modded and he had all kinds of games. Man. I had all, I remember the Duke Nukem games on there. Remember Tenchi. Lots of games. Whatever Final Fantasy was out at the time. And he got PS2 because he was already working out. He was already out of school when PS2 came out. No, wait. PS2 came out, what, 2001? Yeah, he was already, my brother was already out of school when PS2 came out, so he was working and he had the money to get it. And I had a GameCube, and, you know, there was, obviously we all know there's games on the GameCube that are not on the PS2 or Xbox. And eventually, a few years later, I got a original Xbox. Because I wanted those games that you couldn't get on the goddamn GameCube. So I had to play State of Emergency and the GTA games on there and a lot of the other games that you couldn't play on the GameCube. For whatever reasons, I guess the discs were too small. The UMD or whatever it's called. Oh yeah, this is Demo Central. I forgot to say the name of the show. Demo Central. Once I got an Xbox now, but yeah, I'm fine. This is pretty, you know, I like the console a lot. So I had to, I almost considered buying a PS2 back then. Because I liked Vice City and GTA 3 and the other multi-plats and stuff, AAA games and stuff like that. But honestly, I hate to admit, at that time, Nintendo wasn't really enticing me with their games anymore, you know? After the N64, and I love the N64, but when I had the GameCube and the games are coming out, it didn't keep my attention. They didn't keep my, it just didn't captivate me. I understand now that there is amazing games. I mean, I knew at the time there were amazing games on GameCube, which are the kind of games I wanted to play. Simple as that. Well, I have it now. I bought one a few years ago. I want to get back into those games. When I get a capture card and some more videos. The GameCube games are pretty cheap, so. Same thing with Xbox and PS2 games. I have the fat PS3, so I can play PS2 on there. So the games I wanted to play and just didn't have the money at the time. So now I can just, you know, get a capture card and boom. And buy some of these games that were once $60 or $50, $55, whatever. But now they're like $5, $2, $15, you know. That's pretty cool to give you an option how you want to play. You can get the key card or you could find a different route. I really didn't feel like doing that. I was going to go with the find a different way, whatever it said. Like, fuck it. I'll just go find the key card and just open the door. I'm not in an adventurous mood. Unless I'm playing Breath of the Wild. Now I'm not, by saying that, I'm not comparing these games together. I'm not making that preposterous notion. I'm not saying that I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying. There's something about Breath of the Wild. When you play Breath of the Wild, like, wow, I want to just live here. Yeah. Like, I want to live in Hyrule. This is beautiful. Beautiful, man. Yeah, let me know if you've been enjoying my podcast. So I'm going to do more. I might take a break from doing them. Maybe I'll do more. I'm not sure. I've been getting some nice feedback from people. Friends. My friend Blake. My friend Bebop. Guts. They've been supportive. Thank you. And you for watching them. Whoever you are. Thank you for watching them. I'm actually surprised I'm getting a good amount of likes. I mean, amount of views on them. I thought it was gonna be like one view, which is I'm fine. I'm fine with. I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, I assumed that these podcasts were gonna get like 2 views, and that's it for like months and months. But some of them got 8, one of them got 15, I think, or 11. So that's pretty cool. Smashing this box. Smash it good. Or if you have any ideas for about what you want me to talk about, like, hey, talk about this subject, or talk about this blog, or not blog, what do you call it? Like, you have a link to a video or something you want me to talk about in the podcast, just let me know in the comment section. Or find me on the Twitter or Facebook. I'll put the links in the description. Or I think you can message me on YouTube. I think you can still do that. Or just comment. Doesn't matter if it's movies, games, or just news. If something that you think I want to talk about, yeah. I don't care what subject matter it is, you know. If something like if I can talk, have something to say about it, then sure, I'll do it. But if I don't have anything to say about it, don't expect me to, you know, you know what I'm saying. If I don't have anything to say, I don't want to just go on here and go, the blog says this, and blah. You know, I don't want to drone. And I don't want to sound uninspired.
That was a phantom. Typhon Amp. Phantasmus. Keep moving.
Look at all these footsteps. Well, what's going on over here? What? What the hell is this? It's the discombobulator. Glue Ganon? Well, thanks for watching.